So in this video I want to go over one of my favorite combos, and that is the slip jab with the overhand right. And basically what I want to cover is some of the advantages of this combo and some of the pitfalls and how to look out for them, as well as how I used to progress it in a sparring situation or in a fight situation. So pretty much, you know, anytime I'd be sparring or in a fight, this would be one of my first go-to combos. You know, maybe after a few jabs and feeling the guy out, this is the first thing I'm going to throw and try to get it going. And then, you know, I'm going to try to get the guy to think off of me doing this combo and get him seeing my patterns, and then so that I can break away from those patterns and do some variations. And I'll break down some of those for you, how you know, you lead in with one kind of style or combo, and then you break it up in order to show something different. Hopefully you can catch the guy thinking that you're thinking that he thinks you're doing one thing, but really you're about to do something else. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing with the slip jab, one of the most common errors is two things. One is, since you are slipping away, your opponent is jabbing at you, you want to make sure you keep your eyes on your opponent. Now for me, usually my eyes are here, upper chest, lower neck area. That's where my eyes are. If I know where this is, then I know where his head is. I also know where his body is, and I can still see a little bit of what's going on with his feet. So this is where I tend to look. But the first thing is that you don't want to look away. When you look away, chances are pretty high you're going to miss this shot. Even if the guy hasn't done anything, it's hard to register where he is. So keep your eyes on your opponent. Next thing, which is a big flaw in this slip jab, is that when you throw it, you can't have your chin away from your shoulder. It's too easy for a guy to just drop that right hand down you, boom, you're caught. Or if he's throwing the jab and you're slipping it, then he can forearm you, kind of stiff arm you with the jab and drop that on you. So you don't want to have your chin away from your shoulder. Basically, I'm here, you know, I'm in my position. Okay, I'm looking at the guy, I'm going to slip jab, and see, I'm protected. And I'm throwing up at his face, and his jab is zinging by me. Ideally, in this combo, I want to try to get him to throw his jab. I want him to open up. I'm trying to get him to open up. I'm not just trying to just go in there and wing shots. If I can't get him to open up, chances are he's just going to do this. And my whole plan is pretty much out the door. Glove, glove, forearm, and then I got to start again, or maybe I can catch a body shot. So you want to draw out your opponent, get him to throw. So you're here, moving your head. When you throw that slip jab, looking forward, shoulder touches. Okay, chin. Also what I'm doing is I'm protecting against what could be coming back. The guy might throw jab, uppercut, and if I'm here, this is protecting me. I'm pretty protected. Maybe I'd catch a left hook off the top of the head. That's not a big deal. What I'm worried about is a shot to my chin. So here, I'm protected. Shoulder turns, jab comes out, boom, I'm protected. Okay? So as you get better with this, what you want to do is you want to try to keep your head moving. You know, don't just be static and then go in there with this slip jab. Again, it's too easy to see that stuff coming if you're static, and then as soon as you move, you know, one of my coaches used to tell the other guys when I would spar them, when I first started, he'd say to them, when he starts moving his head, you know he's going to do something. And so that got me thinking that I better be moving my head all the time, because I can't just go out there. As soon as I start doing this, they know I'm going to do something. So you got to be careful not to give things away. Or the other thing is you're static, maybe do a little fake left, then you slip to the right, fake left, slip right. Just do something to get the guy out. Fake left, slip right. Okay? So the next part, this is the money shot, is the overhand right. Now, the thing is, I always have a better, higher percentage chance of landing my overhand right if I get in a little bit closer and I make it a short one. So traditionally, this is the overhand right. You slip. Okay, it's going to come from way back. It's going to loop over. It's going to loop over. And it's a big shot. It's a nice shot. But it's much harder to land looping it than if you do a quick overhand right and just drop it. So what I used to do is try to get in a little closer, throw a short jab, and then here, just over top of his jab. Okay, and so it would look like this, as opposed to this. Okay, so the loop one, more power, I think, lower percentage. Okay, the short one, okay, much higher percentage. It's coming over top and across. You're probably going to run into something. All right, here you're looping it. It's like trying to land. You're trying to land on a spot. It's much harder. The other pitfall to this overhand right, which you got to watch for, is don't overthrow it and lean. Chances are when you do that, you're going to overthrow, or you're going to miss and come through, and you don't have anything to follow up because you're off balance. If you want to throw the uppercut, you got to get your balance back. Left hook, you got to get your balance back. So make sure that your body, when you throw it, your body moves, but you're not like this. Your shoulders can't go past your knees. Okay, you're off balance. Shoulders stay before your knees. I'm on balance, easy. Throw the left hook. I throw it. Okay, uppercut, much easier to throw when I'm in balance, like this. So it's good to go for that money shot, but don't put everything, don't bank on it. Okay, you throw that big overhand right, get ready to come back with the left hook, roll into the left hook and throw other things. Okay, so variations. Once you've got the guy thinking, you know, you're doing your stuff, he's thinking, you're going for that slip jab, overhand right, slip jab, uppercut. He's worried about everything coming off of this side. Another combo that I used to use, a little variation, is after I throw that slip jab, just kind of roll under, throw the left hook. Okay, and all this is just, it's my variation. After I've got the guy thinking, oh, I'm going for this overhand right, maybe I'll throw it, move around, jab, jab. I'm going to set it up again. All right, and then slip jab. He thinks I'm going for it. I'm going to come under, throw my left hook as I come under. Okay, so that's another variation too. And be careful not to go all day on this one. This is another one easy to see. The guy sees you jab, okay, you're coming under. Once you're coming under like this, you don't have much. Usually you have the left hook. Guy's just going to block it, counter with his left hook. Okay, so the key is that any move is good, but just don't go to them too much. Don't be too predictable. You've got to break it up. Now, a third variation that I used to like to do. It's a little bit tricky. It kind of almost delays the rhythm. Because in the overhand right, you got a boom, boom rhythm. In the jab, duck, jab, it's duck, hit. You know, jab, duck, hook. Jab, duck, hook. Jab, duck, hook. Okay? So what I used to like to do is, you know, I've been working the jab, overhand right, you know, jab, left hook. And then I'm going to throw them something just a little bit different. And watch how it goes. I throw the slip jab, or whatever, I throw the jab. I come under, like I'm going for the left hook. I come under. Once I hit the bottom, as I come up, I throw the overhand right. So it looks like this. Jab, boom, and I throw the overhand right. Jab, and I throw the overhand right. Usually by the time you get to the bottom, it almost looks like this right hand is out of the picture. You're not going to do anything with it now. You're definitely coming up with the left hook. Well, hit the bottom, throw the right, lean out to the side when you throw it. Here you go. Okay, you're going to throw that overhand right after you duck under. You know, another variation where this comes from is you're going to throw the jab, right hook to the body. Jab, right hook to the body. Jab, overhand right. Jab, overhand right. Jab, right hook to the body. Jab, left hook. Okay, so, you know, work this overhand right, jab, slip jab, boom, slip jab, chin tucked, tight to your shoulder, protected. Keep it short most of the time. Okay, set it up with head movement. Okay, move your head first, then go in, boom. Get the guy thinking after a few that you're going to be going for this, and then mix it up with a jab, left hook, or loop the overhand right on a delayed rhythm. Okay, so my favorite combination, I mean, it's not anything special or new, but this is kind of how I think it, how I've used it. So go out there, give it a try the variations, try to lure a guy into thinking that you're going to go for it, mix it up with something else. All right, good luck. Let me know how it goes.